Hello everyone, this is Visa15. Welcome back to another episode. Let's play Breath of Fire, and I'm ready to actually take on the first temple here today. But I did want to show off a couple of things that I got with my characters when I was out grinding for levels. I did pick up the Zom 1 and the Kira 3 cell. First, if you look at like Kira 1 and Kira 2, 3 AP points and 6 AP points, you're probably going to be using these things a lot because even though Kira 3 does heal for more, it costs 15 AP points, which at this point in the game especially is just way too much. The Zom 1 spell, this is kind of like the harm spell in Final Fantasy 1. However, the Zom spell, this one just attacks one of our characters, and of course it only works against undead type enemies, so for the strength that this thing is and the AP points that it uses, if you can, I would probably prefer using like the Earthquake key, but that's about it for magic. Bo didn't learn any new magic spells or anything, and the hero Ryu, he will not get any magic spells until we actually head in here, so let's go get some for him. As far as I know, it does not matter if you come in here during the day or the night, so yeah. So this means that we have to have Ryu in the front of our group whenever we go into a dragon temple. Simple enough. And I'm not sure if it's in every single one, but this usually has a melon for us, which is a pretty good healing spell or item for us. I think if we used it on our entire group during a battle, it will heal us all the way up, I think. So, and of course we got a water fountain in here. So now, before we actually take on our first dragon here, since we really don't have anything that can help us out too much, go in and put Ryu in the or the hero in the back rows. So, because we are going to be relying on mainly our Earthquake key that we picked up. So, as for weapons and armor and stuff, I would just leave it as it is. You would kind of think that you'd probably go over like the iron shield or whatever instead of the gauntlet, and the long sword instead of the rang, but for some reason, against this boss in particular, when you're in the back row and have the rang equipped, you tend to do more counterattacks. But this, I'll show off at least part of it, and I will either fast forward through most of it or just skip it completely. So. Okay. if you picked up any sea stones while you were out grinding, I would not use it against this boss or anything. It's not like it's not gonna work or anything. It's just it is really not gonna take you down a whole much faster, and really at the point that we're at in the game, as far as the levels and stuff, we should probably take him out pretty quickly. I don't think that he lasts too much longer after his life bar goes, so you're also gonna want to make sure that you come in here with, I would say, about 20 herbs would be a good start. So yeah, in the back row, because most of this guy's attacks are physical based, we don't have to worry too much about him. When you get down to, I would say, about 20-25 hit points, then I would probably use an herb. So can't remember if this guy uses any black magic spells against us. So I don't think that this guy does. Later on, of course they do, but I think this guy is just gonna be a physical attacker, so. What's your HP versus this guy? You just... he's not too much of a threat or anything, but you don't want to get overconfident. As I said, when you get down to about 25 HP, then I'd probably use nerves, so... Almost forgot to use an herb this time. Should have been paying a little more attention, but... Yeah, Ryu, he doesn't have to be at a full HP for this, so... Oh shit. Since this is gonna take a while at least, I think I'm just gonna fast forward to the rest. He does not seem to be doing anything real spectacular against us, just one hit versus us and one hit versus him, so I will be right back. Alright. Yeah, I saw that. I almost totally screwed up there. It didn't heal when I was supposed to, so. But luckily, I don't have to pay for it at least right now, so. Alright. And we have our first dragon forms. These are probably the best ones that you're going to have throughout the game, at least the ones you're going to be using the most often. So, really, if you really wanted to, you could actually just go through the game with these ones and not bother with the other ones, because these ones will do magic-based attacks. The Snow Dragon does basically an ice one, flame, or fire, thunder, lightning, so. Versus bosses, until we get the next dragon form, the Thunder Dragon is going to be the one that we're going to be using the most often, so. However, at least here in the Generation 1 Breath of Fire games, there is a little glitch that you can kind of abuse. Versus bosses, if you change it to the Snow Dragon form, that will cause the boss to usually attack Ryu first. Then, if you revert to your human form, then with your next turn after that, you use the Snow Dragon again. He will usually target Ryu again, so you can kind of get the boss to go after Ryu all the time. It does kind of take him out of the battle, at least from an offensive standpoint, but really that's okay. The other people can kind of take over from. The only downside to this is that changing to a dragon and reverting from uses a turn, so versus most of the enemies in the overworld map, changing to a dragon is really not going to be worth it, because well, by the time you train or transform into a dragon, the other people in your group are probably going to kill the enemies, so why bother wasting AP, so. Yeah. I have a lot of gold, but as I said, coming up, I'm definitely going to be needing a whole bunch more, so. Okay, before I head out, put Bo back into the front of my group. Eventually. And put Ryu back in front row, so. It's much easier going through the forest here with Bo in front, so